I cannot make this up. I can't make it up. And you wonder, I don't know if anybody's ever noticed this. I mean, I'm just realizing. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit because I don't get trouble. There's nothing new. Um, Train, you're on track. You know how rap songs have like bitches and they'll say little, little sounds of different shit and different words and stuff in between their lyrics or whatever. So I'm sitting here listening on my shuffle, my playlist, flipping through songs and stuff, and Sweet Caroline came on. This just happened 20 seconds ago. This is the best ever. I mean, there's other stuff to talk about, but this is so cool. All right, I'm telling you. So, Sweet Caroline came on. Near, near, near. And every time I hear that song, it reminds me of my neighbors. You know, several years ago, maybe 5 years ago, probably several years ago, maybe 8 years ago. It's been a while. They'd get together on a Friday or Saturday night, and they'd get, to having their drinks and stuff and socializing and everything. And they'd be playing the music real loud, and I didn't care because I'd go out and smoke and set my little bonfire and stuff and listen to them. Me and Gunner or whatever, my youngest. And they'd be like, Sweet Caroline, near, near, near. And it reminds me of them. And I'm just like, oh, the good times. You'd hear them singing. It was funny. I'd be over here laughing and just funny stuff. So I'm listening, and I'm like, hey. And I know I'm being observed and watched or whatever. I mean, what would you do if you know you're being, live feed, after dark, whatever you're doing, people are watching it. What would you do? Would you put on a show? I mean, 24/7. You're at work. Maybe being watched at work too. I mean, what would you do? Would you? No. You deal with it. You deal with it like you deal with everything else in life. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Song came on, and I'm like, hey, neighbors, whatever you are, I'm kind of having an off evening a little bit. And all of a sudden, Pop Star comes on, and it says, bitches. And I was like, and I started cracking up. I'm like, I wasn't calling them that, but I was just like, it's like, hey, neighbors, whatever you are. And then it says, bitches. I was like, universe talks to you in so many different ways. It's just amazing. And today at work, energy, it was weird. A lot of people called in today, which is weird. I mean, Wednesdays aren't too, it's one of the slower days, so it's not, fast like on a Sunday or something. And oh my darling, don't cry, Run Jules. I even forget this song. I mean, that reminds me, I took a little after work nap, had like lunch or whatever, got home, and I fell asleep, I guess, pretty deep for a minute. I woke up in the weirdest damn energy. I was just like, I was, not crying or whatever, but I was upset about stuff, and I was just like, I miss my dog, blah, 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 and I just started going through different sad things, and it was just, I'm like, Lord, this isn't my energy. I mean, take this is somebody else's energy, somebody else is kind of, not, they're kind of going a little bit honkers. But I'm just here to let you know that, and no matter what life serves you up, you can overcome it. I've been pretty low. I've been pretty high. I mean, that was a little off tonight. And there's the supermoon, I think, is tonight. So that has something to do with the energy, too. So, the song. But that was funny. I thought I had to share that. At work, the water faucets in the women's restroom, employees' restroom, they're automatic, and they come on when you put your hand underneath or whatever. And one is kind of hesitant, one kind of works when it wants to, not perfect, but, you can wash your hands or whatever. Well, the last few times I washed my hands, you kind of, try to make the motion underneath of it to activate it. And I'm just like, man, I wish these things would just stay on for a minute. You know, they want you to wash your hands for 20 seconds, but it stays on for 30, you know, not 30 seconds. I mean, not even 5 or 6 seconds, which is, you know, water conservation or whatever, which is cool. Because you just keep, you know, the motion and it comes back on. But now you go in, they won't, a lot of times it comes on and it doesn't shut off for a while. And it was just like, you know, and they're fixing it or whatever. So, I mean, it's just a little motion sensor thing. But I just noticed that and I'm like, now it stays on, but it's not always, but it kind of works when it wants to. Odd. Just different things you notice at work, and it's just, you just take a minute to notice it, you know. But nothing happened today. Had a couple good conversations, nothing too ordinary, and it was a good day. Wasn't too bad. Worked better today. I've noticed a pattern, and this goes with a job I had for probably 5 or 6 years that happened, and I'd worked there 2 or 3 times. But there was a situation where somebody got fired, then I quit. Just out of being mad. Well, if you're going to fire him, I'm just going to quit. You know, just all up in pride or something. And there was a little crush and all this stuff. And I'm noticing a pattern. And I'm just like, you don't want this same thing to happen. You're learning a lesson. If you learned a lesson from the last time, you know what not to do this time. And it's just, it's common sense, really. But just be aware. Be aware of what's going on. The whole picture and the little picture, you just kind of, you know, have to stand back for a minute. And if you wake up from a nap and you're funky, you know, chill out for a minute, have a drink, go outside, walk around, something, just clear your head. Because you know it's not your energy, don't accept it, send it back. You'll be alright. And I'm still kind of, but I'm not, you know, I'm not like I was before, so going in the right direction. But just here to let you know you have your ups and your downs. Be cool. It's Leah T. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.